In my ever-growing crusade to get a tomboy girlfriend, pass all my subjects, and appease my mother, God bless her soul, I've done what no man should do. I watched The Fast and the Furious.
Nice score.
Every single drop of all you got, every single bit of all you have.
I know, I've really stooped to that level. My history with The Fast and the Furious is really weird. I'm pretty sure my mom watched it and I watched it alongside her, but that was a long time ago. That was before I had a brain. I have a very vivid memory of telling her that one of my favorite movies was The Fast and the Furious, even though I have no idea what Fast and Furious movie I even watched. Shut up, me. I was just trying to impress my mom, goofy ass bitch. Anyway, cut to me as a teenager. I'm so cool and epic, and I have hair on my balls, and I can jerk off now. I was introduced to this friend named Kason. He introduced me to cars. He introduced me to The Fast and the Furious. I was like, what's the point of cars? I don't get it. Like, what's so good about cars? Like, what the fuck? I was really weirded out by having a fascination with cars, so I wanted to try to get rid of that because all my friends like cars. So I asked Kason, hey bro, can you maybe give me a list of cars? And I'm just gonna no, not a list of fucking cars. Can you give me a list of car movies? And I'm just gonna watch them all, and I'm gonna see what's the big deal. And he gave me a huge list. He gave me all of the Fast and Furious movies up to 7 or 8, I think. Then he gave me almost all of the Transformer movies. And then I think Need for Speed. I can't find the original message. It's out there somewhere. Y'all are just gonna have to find it yourselves. Anyway, I then started watching The Fast and the Furious. The first one on some shitty pirate service, I think. I watched it, didn't care much about it, and then I watched it on Netflix legally, and then just snapped. It just snapped. I loved that fucking movie. I loved it so much. Dumb action, dumb everything, and yet it was still so amazingly grounded in reality that I was like, yeah, I get it. It was cool. That Eclipse was cool. RX-7 was cool. Hell, as I'm talking right now, the Supra from the first movie is actually holding up my camera as I speak. I had to build that Lego set brick by brick for 2 days straight, and then now it's a glorified phone holder when I need to record. I love my life. So let's go back to that first movie. Let's see why I liked it so much and why it was so good for me. Because I'm bored, I have nothing else to do. What else do I do? Alright, so let's talk about what the fuck. Story. It's about Brian. This guy's name is Brian. His name is Brian. Brian Earl Spillner. Sounds like a serial killer name.
Brian Earl Spillner. Sounds like a serial killer name. Is that what you are?
No, man.
Is he a serial killer? I hope not. Basically, this dude is an undercover cop, and he's trying to bust the case of who's stealing from Panasonic. Why are people stealing from Panasonic? I mean, go rob a bank, dude. Seriously, up your standards. Whatever it is, they are stealing from Panasonic, and now Brian is on the case trying to find out what's going on. You know, it's kind of a Scooby-Doo type thing, I guess. I mean, it's nothing like Scooby-Doo. What the fuck? Why? He eventually falls in love with the criminals that he's supposed to arrest, and then sort of just helps them out at the end. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not gonna focus much about the story, but I am gonna focus about the vibe. The vibes in this movie are spectacular, amazing, stupendous, if you will. I just love the vibes. They give good vibes. I think a nice contrast with The Fast and the Furious is when Brian is with the criminals and when Brian is with the cops. You see, even though Brian works with law enforcement throughout a first third of the movie, it is not nice at all. There is no music, there is no nothing. All there is hostility, tension, and just plain shittiness. This is like that 9 to 5 you never want to work for, you know? It's kind of shitty. But then we move over to the criminal side, and holy shit, fucking hell, I'm seeing things. Is that God, Jesus? Is that you? It's a ride. It's a fun ride. You see, I actually want to be with the criminals. I don't want to be with the fucking law enforcement, because fuck that. That's for fucking nerds. I think that's really important, because I don't think this is a very heroic movie. Sure, Brian is framed to be the heroic one. He is shown to be, like, what, courageous, or whatever. Fucking hell. He's shown to be brave. He's shown to like just be cool. Alright? But coolness is not what makes you good. It's about following the fucking law, you fucking stupid motherfucker. What Brian does in this movie is incredibly selfish. You think that Dominic Toretto, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, the fucking meme, you might think that in this movie he's stealing from Panasonic so they can give to the poor, or maybe give it to his family, support his family. But no, in his own words, it is used to fuel his insatiable need to be a fucking jackass to this world.
Nothing else matters. Not the mortgage, not the store, not my team and all their bullshit. For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free.
Real inspiring words there. You see, The Fast and the Furious is not your typical action movie. It is not good versus evil and good winning against evil. It's good versus evil, yeah, but evil wins. Brian gets corrupted. He gives away his Supra, and Dom escapes, and to God, who knows what he's gonna do. We're gonna have to wait about like 2 movies to see what he does, but it's fine. What I'm trying to say is, Brian starts off as the good guy. He's trying to uphold the law. He's trying to stop these criminals from stealing from Panasonic. But at the end, he caves to the evil. He is corrupted by Dominic Toretto and the promise of the good life. And what does he get? He runs away. He runs away from responsibility. He runs away from effort, law, all that shit. And he becomes a criminal, like the rest of them. Fucking shit. I'm trying to sound deep, but like this is just coming off as shitty. Now let's talk about Too Fast, Too Furious, baby. I love Too Fast, Too Furious, man. I love that shit. I mean, like, it's not my favorite in the trilogy. If I were to give you a rating, it'd be like this. But like, I still love this fucking movie, alright? It's bright, colorful, amazing, action-packed, and I fucking love the dynamic between Brian and Roman Pierce. Truly amazing. This is brotherhood right here. Just love their dynamic, how they like one up each other, how they keep on like fucking like insulting each other.
The center. What? Cha-ching. Now put your blouse back on, hater.
And they're still friends at the end of the day because that they care about each other. And that's incredibly powerful, profound. Even though Too Fast, Too Furious doesn't feature any of the major characters from the first one. Even like, I mean, they still have Brian and that other guy, but like, come on, man. We don't even have Dom. And Dom is like the face of the Fast and Furious now. So like, he was not in like 2 movies. Like, at least not featured prominently in 2 movies. So like, come on, man. But either way, we did not need Dom. We did not need Mia. Because we had Brian and Roman. They were enough. They were enough to make this an incredible movie. And fuck yeah, it was an incredible movie. It was beautiful. Beautiful fucking movie. I just love it. In order to talk about how beautiful this movie is, let me just go over all the times that I really liked seeing Roman and Brian, because this is Roman and Brian's movie. This isn't Too Fast, Too Furious. This is Too Brian, Too Roman. Because, yeah, that first scene when they meet and then they just stare at each other, dude. Straight chills. I fucking love that scene. That moment when they fight in like the fucking sand, bro. Peak. The way Brian says, "You still fight like shit. You still fight like shit." That's so amazing.
You still fight like shit. You still fight like shit. Oh!
I don't know what it is about it. I just love seeing like them together. A lot of people say that Roman is annoying, but fucking hell, I see myself in Roman, man. He's my spirit animal. He's one of my favorite characters in all of Fast and Furious. He's like second favorite. I'll get to my first favorite in the next movie, but like, come on. And the cars. Don't even get me started on the cars. Brian's skyline. Like, fuck. That's so fucking tough. Suki's car, I forgot what it's called. But like it's still cool. Roman's car, I forgot what it's called. It's a spider, I think. Eclipse, yeah, it's an Eclipse, yeah. A lot of people say it looked ugly, but I like it for what it was. I also love Agent Bilkin's character more in this one, because like he just felt like some kind of father figure to Brian, to Roman, and I just want to see him more in the movies, man. At least give him a feature in Furious 7, like that'd be cool. I'd like that. There's just so much energy in the movie. Alright, sure, it's a dumb action movie, but that's what it needs to be. Sure, it's a dumb action movie, but that's not stopping it from being a fun watch. Like, it's a, you can tell it's a movie for the boys. And fuck yeah, I love boys. Wait, no, pause. But nothing I just talked about can compare to the best movie in the entire trilogy. Three Fast, Three Furious, Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly prints.
Honestly, you could literally remove the Fast and the Furious branding from Tokyo Drift and it'd still be a fire ass movie. Like literally, just call it Tokyo Drift. Literally, like literally do that. Tokyo Drift literally has nothing to do with the past two movies, and it is still amazing. It is an amazing spin-off. This is its own standalone film, because like you see, right, when Furious 7 happened, you know, I wanted it to be like you know, Brian's dead. I mean, like, what else do you want to do with the series? Honestly, I feel like they should have like kept that story, and then just sealed it. You know what I mean? Like just finish it off. You know, Brian and Dom's story is done. And then we can go on to Tokyo and we can do Tokyo stuff, yeah! But then no, they decided to make Fear the Furious, then F9, then yeah, it went all downhill from there, bro. But Tokyo Drift is genuinely an amazing movie. I love Sean. Yes, this is my favorite character. Don't judge me. I see a lot of Sean in myself, actually. I mean, we both had the same shitty haircut, like, come on. I don't know what it is about his character. Lucas Black. He's amazing. He's amazing. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna get so much hate for that comment. And then we have Han. Han, my boy, my goat. He's such an amazing character in this movie. Han's RX-7, one of my favorite cars. But you see, actually, my favorite car in the entirety of the Fast and the Furious is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 2006. I think that's the name of it, but I fucking love it. I love the decal. I love everything about that fucking car. It's amazing. Anyway, this is the only time I'm gonna talk about the plot, because I know it like the back of my hand. You see, my boy, my man Sean, he's kind of a delinquent. He's been moving around schools like as soon as he was born, bro. Like straight out of the womb, he had to move to fucking San Francisco, back to Los Angeles, then go to Ohio, then straight to California, then Florida, and then fucking Texas. I don't know where that takes place in, actually. He gets into a car race for a girl, and then he wins, but then gets his car like fucked up beyond repair. That shit is totaled, bro. Whatever it is, he gets sent. Whatever it is, in order to avoid juvie, he goes to Japan. I mean, like, I should get into car crashes more often if I get to go to Japan. His father, who is canonically a sex-crazed maniac who just fucks anybody, I guess. That kid, that girl, she's gonna have a baby, and that's gonna be the next movie. This is gonna lead to the next movie. That kid is gonna be the new Sean. He's gonna be the new Drift King. Anyway, as soon as Sean touches Tokyo ground, he gets introduced to this guy. His name is Twinkie. I fucking love you, Bow Wow. You're amazing. I love Twinkie. He's amazing. He rides the Incredible Hulkmobile and sends Sean into the drift scene of Tokyo, Japan. And it is, I wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo. That was terrible. That was fucking terrible. Sean gets introduced to this girl named Neela, and like, honestly, I would have liked it more if like Sean fell in love with a Japanese girl, because I don't know, man, but like, it's whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Neela's boyfriend, his name is Takashi. Takashi is kind of pissed off at Sean because he's like trying to like get his girl, so they have a race, and like Han gives Sean his Fair Lady or whatever it's called, the Mona Lisa as it's called, and fucking wrecks that shit. Yeah. Another car totaled. Great work, Sean. Sean gets a stern warning from his dad, trying to say like, "Oi, boy, if you do any more street racing, it's out to America again." And fuck no, I just touched land on Japan. I'm not going back to America, man. Anyway, even though, like, Sean's dad gave that punishment, bro, he is still street racing. He's still trying to earn that rep, basically. He joins the mafia, leaves his dad's house, and he gets the Mitsubishi Eclipse Lancer Evo. Why did I say Eclipse? Fuck. I'm making a fool of myself. I am not that good of a car guy. Whatever it is, like, Sean starts building more reps, starts winning more races, gets a date with Neela, but then, oh my god, this is bad. Looks like Sean just got roughed house and Neela is not taking that shit. She breaks it off with Takashi, but then Takashi's like, "No, you stay with me, bitch." Fuck. Anyway, Neela's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Sean again." And then, you know, Sean takes her in with open arms like the simp he is. I mean, I would too, honestly. And then Takashi pulls up with a gun. And then they street race on fucking Wangan. I mean, I wish it was Wangan, but no, it's just Tokyo. I mean, it's called Tokyo Drift, so like, I don't blame him. Like, what was it gonna call? Wangan Drift? Actually, Wangan Drift would be kind of tough. Hey! I can't stress enough how much I love this race. It's amazing. This could have been the final race, and I would have been fine with it. Anyway, Han dies in an explosion and shit, and then now Sean is gonna sell the score with Takashi, and they're gonna race on a hill, all initial D style. I love this scene, man. But why does he have to use a muscle car? Come on, we could have sticked with the Japanese cars. Come on, man. Come on, stick with JDM. Get a GTR or some shit. Is GTR even Japanese? Get a Skyline. I don't know, man. Dude, pull a Brian on us. Anyway, Sean wins. He gets the girl. Takashi moves out of the city, living in the city, and then yeah, Sean becomes the new Drift King. He becomes the new Donkey Kong, and yeah, that's where it should have ended. But then Dom made a surprise entrance, and then now, yeah, I love this movie. This is the best movie in all of the Fast and the Furious, I believe. Like, literally, this could literally stand alone as its own film. This could have spawned a franchise, like a Tokyo Drift franchise. Imagine that. But nah, it had to be linked with Fast and Furious, and I just don't like that. Like, come on, this movie is too good for Fast and Furious. I know a lot of people don't really like this movie. I love this movie, but fuck them all. They're all no lives. I think, okay, I don't want to sound stupid, because the rest of the movies took place in America, and I like them, but as soon as it takes place in Japan, oh, baby, let me eat it up. Like, I'm not trying to be like that guy, like, place America, place Japan, oh. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I am that guy, so I'm sorry, man. Look, I like the movies. Come on, man. It's personal preference. I just like the story. Okay, the story is really good. And the cars are really cool, and the girls are really cool, and the men are pretty cool too. I mean, like, ooh. But like, come on, man. Fuck you. Yeah, here's my rating of the trilogy. It's pretty cool, I think. If y'all want me to do like another video where I talk about like what, like the rest of the movies, I will. The Fast and Furious, Fast 5, and then Fast and Furious 6, and then I'll make another movie talking about Furious 7, Fate of the Furious, and then F9, and then I'll make another video talking exclusively about Fast X, and maybe Fast X Part 2, because I don't know when it's gonna be releasing. I think like 2027. Whatever, who gives a fuck. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I might do a little bit more ghost hunting, maybe, but it's whatever. I'ma see y'all later. Bye bye. Alphonse out. Also subscribe, like, comment, and have sex.
Childish Gambino, got that swagger. All these pussy niggas round here don't matter. All that I I know is that I wanna dance with ya. Moving close, have a boy gon' kiss ya. Know that you know me, don't act stupid. You seem different, tired of these groupies. I'm on fire, won't find bigger. Got big shots saying that's that nigga. Hovey with glasses, Weezy for geeky. Girls in the lobby trying to meet me.